the dean, is he the dean or the president of Prager University? He's both. Dennis Prager is responding to Joe Biden's remarks that the January 6th Capitol riot put a dagger to the neck of American democracy. Now, for those of you who have not attended middle school, and maybe for those of you who have attended Prager University, that is what is known as a metaphor, right? Or is that a simile, Matt?
Like is a simile. Like or as.
So, but this is dagger. We got to see the actual. But the idea is that Biden's not literally saying that someone took a dagger to the neck of democracy, because democracy is not a person. It doesn't have a neck, right? So these are all just sort of like metaphors in some way. Here is Dennis Prager apparently not understanding that.
Dagger at the heart, at the throat of democracy. Yeah. But none of them had daggers. None of them had guns. It was essentially, for the vast majority of them, it was a cathartic experience. If somebody had invited me to go in, I wouldn't have gone in. I wouldn't enter a federal or state building without permission. And that's what should have been followed that day. What do you gain exactly? However, they had the precedent of all these leftists taking over state capitals. Remember years ago, not that long ago, when leftists took over the state capitol in Madison, Wisconsin? Was that an insurrection? Was anybody prosecuted? They stayed there for weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Look it up. State Capitol, Madison, Wisconsin. Takeover. Anything happen? Zilch. So, January 6th is a smokescreen like the Nazis used the Reichstag fire. That's all it is. Okay? Half this country knows that, half this country doesn't. And as the French say, c'est la vie. That is life.
My God. How do you say in French on life support? First off, Prager doesn't get the fact that this is a metaphor. And then, even if you assume it's not a metaphor, that it's literal, like Prager does, there were, in fact, weapons there. Let's put up this graphic. These are the charges. Now, granted, not everybody had weapons, but these are weapons weapons charges, right? That I guess the DOJ leveled on some of these people. Scroll through this. Helmet. Oh, wait, handgun. But this guy didn't have the handgun. Now, of course, these people weren't arrested in the Capitol. So you didn't know, unless maybe they saw somebody brandishing it with the video. They didn't always know whether they had it at the, in the Capitol. But some of these people had it just after the Capitol, like this guy, handgun, this guy, Alberts, who had a firearm. There's a police baton, stun gun, baton, knife. It's like a dagger, isn't it? Flagpole, knife. Fire extinguisher, taser, pepper, mace spray, baton, axe handle. Okay. Crutch, multiple firearms. Metal fence, baton, crutch, metal pole, club-like object, taser, baton, hockey stick. Oh,
A metal baseball bat, like you could really do some damage with a metal baseball bat.
Yes. Another taser, another tomahawk axe. Let's go visit the Capitol and bring a tomahawk axe. Firearm, metal baseball bat, shield, another tomahawk axe, knife, metal crowd control barrier, flagpole, firecracker, chemical spray, shield, snowboarding helmet, bat, shield, traffic barrier, chemical irritant, baton, flagpole, shield, pole, bear spray, metal sign, flagpole, firearms, stick, fire extinguisher, baseball bat again, flagpole, taser, wooden club, crowbar, skateboard. You remember the skateboard? That's what the justification was for Kyle Rittenhouse to shoot someone dead, because they had a skateboard.
Yeah, those are deadly objects.
Flagpole, fire extinguisher, flagpole, riot shield, pole, ice axe, shield, pepper spray, metal crowd control barrier, chemical irritant, metal crowd control, bear spray, pepper spray, baton. I mean, the list goes on. Knife, there's knife twice more times. I mean, so all of that was there. Now, I remember the Wisconsin protests in the Capitol building. They did not have weapons. They were not fighting with police. They were peacefully civil disobedient. Federal Capitol building, while the Congress is in session, slightly different situation as well. Madison was completely peaceful.
Also, the Jan 6 there were there for a lie about the election.
And exactly,
difference.
They were not trying to overturn they were not trying to, let's put it this way, they were not trying to prohibit a vote from taking place. They were protesting. But I don't know. That's the Prager degree. I'm not sure the value of that thing when you get out into the real world.